So, when we make bad decisions and when we fail, there are very few of us who come out here and try to tell us how they failed and how they figured out things. So there are so many times that I have failed, but on this one, I've made so many decisions which are wrong, so many wrong decisions. But on this one, 4 years ago, I made the right decision. And because of that situation, I'm going to tell you. Yes, allow me, this is not bragging, and I'm not going to say this in a braggadocious way, but since I've done so many bad decisions and I've kept them to myself, allow me to tell you this one. This one is a good one. So the other day, it was on a weekend, and it's, here in Africa, on weekends, people are actually off work, and that's when we go to up country, we have functions. Yeah, so it was on a weekend, and we went to a place up in Aberdeen ranges there, and it was a bit raining. So at the time when we were getting there, it was not raining, but it was our friend's function. So in that function, we had a Toyota Prado, a guy who came with the Toyota Prado. There was another one who had a Volvo, a type of a Volvo that I do not know. There was another one who had a Honda Vezo. Another one had a Mercedes Benz, and the last guy had a Toyota Premium. Those are the vehicles that I can remember. So it's a slightly inclined place. So when we got in, that place was dry. But as time went by and it was time for us to leave, it rained a little bit. It was actually drizzling. So, and the driveway is a little bit inclined and it's grassy. So you know what happens when that particular situation happens? So vehicles will start sliding. Yeah. So let me tell you, I don't know whether I mentioned that one of my friends had a Subaru Legacy. For me, I had my 2014 Subaru Impreza front wheel drive 1600cc. It's not a big vehicle. It's not a massive vehicle. And it's not big in standards of other guys. Actually, it was the smallest vehicle amongst our friends. And let me tell you for a fact, there are only 2 vehicles that made out of that gate. The rest, including the Prado, didn't make it. There were only 2 vehicles. Mine, which is a front wheel drive, and the Legacy that was there. I think it's a 2005 Legacy. Only those 2 vehicles made out. What does that tell you? That I made the right decision when I bought this Subaru. I bought this Subaru 4 years ago, and I made the right decision. So on this one, I had to tell you, not in a braggadocious way, don't take me wrong. I'm not bragging because, well, this is not a very valuable car, but I like it. I like it. On this particular situation, got me home. I could not pull the other guys, but the Legacy guy tried and he was able to pull out the Volvo. But the Prado was too much for us. We had to wait and look for a tractor. But I'm telling you, on this one, I made it. On this one, I made the right decision. So when you buy a Subaru, be assured that you will get in situations and get out. It does not matter whether it rains, whether it's snowing, or whatever the case. On this one, I made the right decision. So allow me to tell you that. The only, when you buy a Subaru, the only place now, especially here in Africa, where you will cry a little bit is when buying spare parts. Spare parts are a little bit expensive, and I don't know why, but I guess it's because they are original. There are very few fake parts for these vehicles. If you go to these shops like the Subaru Kenya, they will sell you the original spark plugs, original disc brakes, and everything is original. When you put that part in your car, you are assured that you go for years without changing that part. Unlike our friends that I will not mention, the Chinese and other fake guys are faking their parts left, right, and center. But Subarus, you never go wrong with the Subaru. You never go wrong. I made the right decision, and I must tell you, bye, adios.